Hi guys, good afternoon, Piotr here. A little bit of the sick, I'm sorry for my voice today. This is Light Forex Global YouTube channel and we are going to make a necessary update when it comes to the crypto market. Some fireworks are going on since yesterday. So let's start with the Bitcoin right here, right now. Bitcoin is fighting with 8,700 as you can see on the chart, and the midweek rally is hitting the top of that breakdown candle right here, right now. All right, so that's very important level of the from the bear's perspective. From the bulls perspective, the good thing is that we moved through previous week high and we continue the march to the upside. But of course, those levels below 9,000, current level 8,800, that's gonna be a very big challenge when it comes to the further rally. But that's the weekly chart, so still a few days left towards the end of the week. Let's have a look what we have from the daily chart perspective, and here it looks much better, because if you remember the China story, right, and the huge monster, right, rally here. All right, so the good thing is that after the latest consolidation, all right, market was able to get back, all right, above this level. So that's the significant development. Then we saw the breakout, pullback, continuation. All right, so from that perspective, the bulls are trying to take over here on the daily chart, but also what I've said on the based on the weekly chart. Also here from the daily chart perspective, as you can see, the current levels, especially when it comes to the past, like mid-November, then beginning of the October, late September, those 8,800, 9,000 was a very significant levels, and we're holding Bitcoin price lower. So that's well, even we've seen nice beautiful rally yesterday. We have to put a little bit of the cold shower into our hot heads, especially I'm talking about myself, right? Because I really like it what I've seen yesterday when it comes to the upside. So what from now? Well, the truth is that when we are talking about the I'm sorry. The truth is that when we are talking about this big downtrend line, right? When it comes to this big downtrend line, the truth is that a few days ago we broke that trend line. We broke to the upside. We've seen, as you can see here, we've seen pullback or retest already. So, right, pullback and continuation to the upside. So based on what we have here, based on what I'm talking about when it comes to the possible supply and demand, I think what we've seen, it was the rally, pullback, continuation. So right here, right now, from the Bitcoin perspective, I think the yesterday entry of the day, right, yesterday bottom as the beginning of the possible demand. So we are talking about the levels close to 8,100 down towards 7,800, 7,700. That how I see the possible demand. When it comes to the possible supply, that's levels close to 9,200, 9,500, I would say, right below the psychological right below the psychological 10,000 level. So in case you are a bull, right, from that daily chart perspective, I would rather wait for some kind of the pullback. I would take maybe those upper shadows on the radar first, so around 8,300, 8,500. Then what I've said, the levels close to the 8,000, the levels we started the rally yesterday, and then somewhere around 7,800. That when it comes for the possible buying opportunity. In case you are a seller and you are looking for the opportunity or levels, zones where the possible sell order might reside, I still think what I've said, 9,200, right? Then 9,500, 9,700, and of course big monster, huge 10,011, and looks like that might be taking into the consideration post China rally dump. That might be it for this eventually wave to the upside. So the sellers again somewhere around 9,300, 500, and then of course monster 10k. And you know, we are not going to discover America, but when we've seen previously 10k, right, bulls were not able to push and close, as you can see above. So, well, significant development yesterday when it comes to the Bitcoin. Buying dips for now could be the solution. I would wait for some kind of deeper dips, right, towards 8,000. So we are talking about like almost 10% from where we are right now. All right, so that's the Bitcoin. Let's have a look what we have on the Ethereum. All right, because here is very significant thing going on, and if you are a bear, right, so we just approaching significant level. As you can see, I do have here some kind of the downward channel, okay, downward channel, and right here, right now, market is approaching top of that channel. So, well, levels close to 175, 180. That's going to be, or maybe 175, 185. That's going to be huge. All right. I'm not gonna be surprised if we are going to see attempt to squeeze more shorts, so I'm not gonna be surprised even with the retest of the 200, but that's where I see it's not gonna be very easy to break. So at that very moment, I do expect sellers around 170, 175, again 185 towards 195. Okay, so either top of the channel or this trend line, horizontal. All right. On the other hand, when it comes to the buyers, the patient thing is going to be the key, right? So maybe pullback from that top of the channel. I'm sorry. Maybe pullback from that top of the channel, where towards the yesterday low. So very similar to what we discussed with Bitcoin, especially that's also the breakdown level, as you can see, right? So from that particular 140, that was this breakdown level we've seen lately. So not gonna be surprised, bearish activity right here, right now, and I do expect bulls to step in again below 150 towards 140. Situation may change if we are going to see some kind of the break to the upside as we've seen on the Bitcoin, then pullback retest, right? After the stop hunt, pullback retest and continuation higher, and then another big challenge, 230. That's what we have to the left. So guys, I'm sorry, be very careful, don't be trapped after yesterday fireworks. Probably some more to come, but from higher time frame perspective, the important thing where we are going to get the weekly close. All the best guys, take care and see you around.